So my friends had me play Celeste for the first time recently. I'd heard amazing things about this game and had seen snippets of them playing through it, so I was pretty excited to jump into it. Even though I had sporadically seen some gameplay over the course of a few weeks, I still wasn't 100% sure what challenges lied ahead of me with this game.
Oh my gosh! I don't like this game anymore.
The mechanics were definitely a lot to get used to.
Why? What are physics? Why? Yo.
There were a lot of collectibles to discover along the way, such as silver hearts, and B-side tapes that had some pretty banging tunes.
Okay, cool. Why?
But anyone who's played this game knows that the biggest collectible is easily the strawberries. And while some were easier to find than others just seem to contribute to my total death count over and over and over and over again.
This is so stupid!
Needless to say, my patience definitely ran a bit thin at certain parts of this game, but nonetheless, we continued onwards and upwards in an attempt to gather as many strawberries as possible. So, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I started playing Celeste because my friends had spoken so highly of it. When I finally told them that I was playing Celeste, they told me that they would bake a strawberry pie for me after I finished my first run of the game, and that the pie they made would be based on however many strawberries I ended with at the end of my first run. They didn't tell me how many strawberries I needed for each tier of pie, as apparently, the more strawberries you have by the end of your run, the more complicated the pie and the ending scene turns out. So I just tried to get as many as I could in an effort to challenge my friends' pie making skills, since evidently neither of them had actually made a pie before. I'll show you the results of this later in the video. Anyway, after collecting about 111 strawberries, I decided it was time to start making my way to the summit of Celeste so that I could conquer this mountain and game once and for all and finally be rewarded with some sweet strawberry pie in real life. As it turns out, this proved to be quite challenging, and I ended up streaming for a little over 4 hours. I could go on for even longer than that, just talking about how much I love the game, the music, the story, the characters, but to be honest, there were a lot of moments when I just wanted to quit for the night. Done with this part. I just want to move on to the next part. I was having fun, and then I got to here, and now I'm not having fun again. Despite these moments, we kept going, even with a little rage.
Just, let's die. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, Jesus freaking Christ, I hated that so much. That was infuriating to go through. Jesus Christ.
Straight up, straight up. My brain just doesn't want to go straight up.
My brain is like melting. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
But after a very tiring endeavor to scale Celeste, with a few stops to grab some extra strawberries along the way, we finally made it to the top, and my goodness, was it absolutely worth it.
Oh my god, oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, we did it. Oh my god, we did it.
As challenging as this game was at certain times, it was absolutely satisfying getting to the top and enjoying the view from the summit. And sure, I got pretty frustrated at certain points, but that's what made this victory all the more satisfying. Even if I died a couple more times than I probably would have liked. So, as I mentioned earlier in the video, my friends kindly offered to bake a strawberry pie for me upon completion of my first run of Celeste, despite having zero prior experience making a pie. Sure, they're both more than competent in the kitchen, but I also understand from personal experience that pies aren't the easiest thing to make. And as I said before, the pie they would be making in real life would be based on whichever pie I got at the end of my run through. With a little bit of research under their belts, my friends bravely took on the task of baking a pie for the first time, and I got to sit on the sidelines and enjoy watching them bake. There were certainly a couple steps that seemed somewhat questionable, but at the end of the day, the pie turned out a lot better than they were expecting. And again, this was their first time baking a pie, and I had to make it more complicated for them by attaining the second most complicated pie in the game. And despite this, I think they killed it, and I enjoyed eating it, and I'm incredibly grateful that they took the time to celebrate this victory with me. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!